The Whispering Canyon. Deep in the heart of the desert, there was a place known as the Whispering Canyon. To the untrained eye, it was just a vast gorge carved over millennia, its walls towering hundreds of feet above, formed of rich red sandstone. But to those who knew its secret, it was a place of stories. Stories etched in the very rock that shaped its walls. Millions of years ago, the land had been flat and barren, an ancient seabed long forgotten. Over eons, the wind and water began their dance of erosion. Rainfall, though rare, carved thin rivulets into the earth. When the rain ceased, the wind took over, shaping the sandstone layer by layer. The relentless force of nature turned gentle ripples in the earth into the sharp cliffs that now stood, a testament to time's patience. But the canyon had more to tell than just the passage of time. Locals believed that when the wind whistled through its narrow crevices, the rocks whispered the ancient history of the world. Some said you could hear the shifting of tectonic plates from millions of years ago, the grinding of earth as continents drifted apart. Others claimed they could hear the eruption of long-extinct volcanoes, whose lava had once flowed through the region, cooling into the dark basalt veins visible in the canyon walls. Geologists, of course, had their own explanations. The different layers of rock told a clear story of changing environments, each sedimentary layer a page in Earth's geological history. Limestone from when the region was underwater, sandstone from the shifting deserts, and shale from ancient riverbeds. Fossils of marine creatures lay embedded in the stone, hinting at a time when the canyon had been submerged beneath a prehistoric ocean. One day, a young geologist named Isla arrived at the canyon. She had spent years studying formations like these, but something about Whispering Canyon intrigued her. As she traced her hands along the rough stone, she could feel the subtle grooves carved by ancient waters, the delicate fossils of creatures long extinct. But it wasn't until a sudden gust of wind howled through the canyon that she heard it, a faint, low whisper. She stood still, listening. It was as though the rocks themselves were speaking to her. The wind carried the sound, but the canyon walls shaped it, transforming it into a story, one too old to be fully understood. She closed her eyes and imagined the vast forces that had shaped this place. Violent earthquakes, surging oceans, and slow but relentless erosion. Isla realized that she wasn't just studying a geological formation. She was listening to the Earth's own memory. The canyon wasn't just a place where rock met air and wind met stone. It was alive in its own way, telling the story of Earth's ever-changing surface. She left Whispering Canyon that day with more than just notes and samples. She left with a sense of awe and respect for the incredible forces that had shaped not just the canyon, but the world itself. Whispering Canyon was a reminder that beneath our feet, history was constantly being written in stone.